everybody. I hope that you're not tired of me being here all day talking to you and artists, but it's fun. It's better than being outside and cold. So we're here chatting today, and I have another wonderful artist that been patiently waiting for me to come back and say hello. Bienvenidos de regreso a Entertainment Circle. Yo soy Sheyla Paz y espero que no se hayan aburrido todavía, que estén ahí mirando todas estas entrevistas con estos artistas fantásticos. Y está conmigo hoy otro artista, músico, cantante, compositor, quien ha publicado 3 álbumes. Today with me is another artist, a singer-songwriter who has published 3 albums that were well received. And why don't I let him tell you more about himself? Jeff Coffey.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
Doing great. A little warmer now that I've been talking so much.
Yeah. You guys have got pretty bad winter storm there.
Yes. Where are you at?
I'm in sunny Florida, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. Sorry.
You just burst my bubble. Nashville, we got a lot of ice. I wish it was snow because it's more fun, but it's all white out there, but it's really, really cold.
Yeah. We here in Florida, we maybe might get 2 days of freezing temperatures, and that's about it. I mean, it feels like summer again already, almost.
Don't tempt me. I get in my car and I drive down.
I know.
So what is this 2020 treated you like?
Oh, well, that's a loaded question. 2020, what a year to not remember, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I can speak for all the other musicians out there. It just, it was like taking the keys to your car away from you,
Yeah.
They just put the brakes on and the entire industry shut down. But it did give me personally time to write new music, and I'm working on my new record right now. So my 4th solo record. So I'm very excited about that because I'm excited about how the record is sounding so far. We're about halfway through recording it, and it's sounding incredible. I'm working with Rex Schnelly again there in Nashville, and I can't wait to get it out. I'm trying to release it, the first quarter of this year, but it's a strange thing. I mean, I haven't been to the airport since February.
Welcome to my world. I haven't been to the airport since February either.
Yeah. Very strange.
Yes. So how are you managing producing an album and in a long distance?
Yeah, well, I mean, with the advent of the internet and all the tools that we have now, it is completely doable to make a record and not be in the same room. I will tell you, it's not as much fun, when you can't have that human interaction and the camaraderie.
Yeah.
But it definitely is functional. It can be done, and that's how we're doing this record. I basically, on this record, I had a handful of tunes that were previously recorded with other musicians, probably 2.5, 3 years ago. And I've had those files sitting on my hard drive ready to go. And then I had brand new songs that I had written, last year during the pandemic. And so I would demo these up right here in my studio and make a map of it with the grid and sing lead and have just, basic core of the instrumentation. And then I would send those files to Rex there in Nashville, and then he would build all the tracks there. So, and we would just go back and forth with files and FaceTiming and communicating about it. And it's worked out really well so far.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you were able to at least get something done, wire transfer or Dropbox or whatever. That's the way that we all working these days. And
Right.
And I'm happy to hear that you were able to at least stay creative, not be like, oh, what am I going to do that? Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what it's like to be bored. I've never been bored, so I've always had something to do. But yeah, it has been convenient to not have to physically be somewhere to play and be right here and really concentrate on making the record. So it always has its pluses ups and downs, but I'm sure, as I can speak for all my fellow musicians out there, we are chomping at the bit to get out and play live, as I'm sure people are anxious to hear live shows.
So. Yeah, true. And I can put this in here. Randall James says, "It's cold and hello."
What's up, Randall? Keep going.
And then he says, Florida is everyone in his house.
Yeah, parties at my house. Just come on.
Let's go down. Right. So what are when is your timeline for releasing this record?
I'm trying to shoot for sometime toward the end of the first quarter of this year. I'm hoping that I can get it out by April. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Mm-hmm. So if not, if I don't make the April deadline, very soon after. So yeah.
So can I share this? Can I share this?
Yes, that's the first single from the new record.
All right. So why Someday, and why are you holding the world in your hands? What are you going to do with our world?
Right. Well, we need to protect our world. And well, the whole concept behind the song Someday was a retrospective look at all of the chaos and insanity and just craziness that was happening last year in a lot of parts of the world, but predominantly here in our country. It's safe to say that a large group of Americans have completely lost their minds. But there was a lot of craziness that happened last year, as we all know. We saw it on the news. And this song was basically a retrospective look on those happenings and kind of asked the question, you know, after all this time we've been on this planet and all of the evolution, this is what we are still. We haven't figured this out. You know, hopefully someday we'll be able to figure out how to do this right, you know, and live with each other and treat each other with dignity and respect and not be so divided and so just, you know, everything is so heightened right now and such division and things escalated last year. And that basically is what the song's about, you know.
That is a great way to put it, and I love it, and it's so true. And I wish I had a video of that song right now to plug in, because people.
It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, but yeah.
Okay, wait. You said it's on YouTube. Let's find it.
Yes.
Okay, let me get out of this, and you can talk, and I'm gonna go look for your song.
Yeah, and so, you know, and the video really depicts visually, gives you a visual image of what the song is talking about, you know. And so this was this song was a labor of love. I definitely wanted it to say the right thing, and I wanted the images to convey my message, is that, you know, at the end of the song, from the middle to the end of the song, it's hopeful. It remains hopeful that someday we can figure this out, you know.
Yes, I found the song, so I'm going to share, and let me see. I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to share this song.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, share here, play, and here we go.
There we go. can't hear you.
I muted myself. So
there we go.
Somebody told me that they cannot hear the video.
Yeah, I couldn't hear I couldn't hear the audio either.
Why didn't you say something? Oh my God.
Oh, well, I just figured that I couldn't hear it, but they could.
I can hear it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Let me see. That's sad. That made me so sad right now. Because I shared a video earlier and I'm not sure if they were able to hear it or not.
Well, if they want to hear it, if they want to watch it, they can go to my YouTube channel. It's there forever and ever. So.
Okay, so Nick says, don't worry. Thank you so much, Nick. You guys can go to YouTube, to Jeff Coffey website, YouTube channel, and you can see the video there. It's right on the homepage.
Yes.
Oh man, that made me so sad. Because the sound is so great and the video is awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So YouTube, yes, on YouTube. I wish I would have had the file so I could have just plug it in. But
and don't forget to subscribe to the channel when you guys are there.
Yes, there you go. So let me see. I think I got your website already ready here for our fans. Maybe not. No, I don't. What is your website, John? Jeff?
It's jeffcoffey.com.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Hold on. I had a John on earlier, so that's why I'm gonna Jeff, John, all the J's came together.
You're right.
Okay. JeffCoffey.com or JeffCoffeyMusic.com?
JeffCoffey.com. That's my website. Yep.
Okay, there you go. So go to his website, and I'm sure that the link is there to go watch the music video and listen to the song. It's fantastic, and it has a great message. I love it. I'm sorry that I couldn't share it here today, or that I share it, but you cannot hear it. I'm not sure what's going on with StreamYard. But besides launching this new album this year, what are the plans for 2021?
Well, hopefully get out there and play some live shows. That's still don't know what the summer is going to look like, but I see more and more shows from various artists being rescheduled for the fall. Mm-hmm. So definitely looking forward to getting out there and playing some venues and supporting this record and playing live, because that's what we all love to do,
Yes, of course. And I think I missed those days of going out to a concert or to a theater and to be with people and feel like the music's going through me.
That's right. Yeah. Yes, we need it,
Yes, we do. So tell me about the album that you released on December 2019, Origins.
Yes, that was a special tribute album that we decided to put together. Something to that just basically takes me back to my origins and a way of saying thank you and paying homage to this great tenor vocalist that inspired me when I was a young man wanting to do this for a living. These are the vocalists who fired me up, and so I wanted to put a record together and take a little trip down memory lane with these songs, and I hope that that's what everyone who has the record and listens to the record will also do. It's a fun trip down memory lane on some great songs, and I had a really great time making it. So it's a tribute record to all those great tenor vocalists.
I'm happy to hear that, and I just find out why I couldn't share the video. It was my mistake, so I'm gonna share it again.
All right.
I'm gonna share it again. So people should be able to hear it now.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
It's coming. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someday we'll all look back in time Someday we'll pay for all our crimes. Someday we'll fix what's going on. Well, maybe someday has come and gone. But as the world goes round the sun, is this all that we've Someday we'll find we're all the same. Someday we'll end these violent games. Why must we fight for foolish pride? Someday we'll find the answer. As the world goes round the sun, is this all that we've Someday we'll talk about these scars. Someday we'll walk among the stars. Well, maybe someday we'll find the truth. Well, I hope that someday gets here soon. As the world goes round the sun, is this all that we've become? Maybe someday, maybe someday.
Wow, you got me crying over here. What a message, man. That is just incredible. It's like when you put it all together like that, it's like, you know, massive. You know, when one event happened there and there and there, but when you put it all together, it's just, the picture is just incredible.
Well, and that was the idea behind it, you know, just again, asking the question, you know, what we need to figure this out, you know, and we all live on this little ball in space, you know, We got to figure it out, you know?
Yeah, we got to save the world for the future generations.
Yep. That's right.
So I got a comment for you here. Nick Price said that a senior female friend in the 80s met Don Fedler in Nashville at a Nashville bar, and she got his autograph on a sign deck. This is a funny story. Being a 40-plus-year-old autograph collector. Do you see that comment?
Yes, I see that. Yeah.
All right. So he said, do you have, this is the follow-up question, do you have any funny autographs in stories?
Funny autograph stories. Nothing that's really funny, but I have signed a lot of different things, you know, a lot of different, you know, napkins, drink coasters, body parts, you know, different things here and there, you know, but no, yeah, it's funny when you see people at the end of the end of shows, and they'll have like I noticed this when I play with various artists, you know, they'll be standing there with records, you know, and can you sign it? I said, well, yeah, sure. I didn't play on it, but you know, that's okay. I want your signature anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's what he says about the song. Great inspirational words, sad but true in our world today. I love the trees with the moss. With the moss. With the moss.
Moss. Yeah.
Yeah, that word. Thank you so much, Nick, for sharing your story and that's your question. So I love that video. I am glad that I figured out what I did wrong and that people were able to see and watch the video and understand what is, yeah, it is an important issue and that we all need to do our part to save it, to save our world for our generations. And thank you so much for writing the song.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So what's next for you? Let's see what else I can pick your brain on.
Well, I'm just in the process of finishing this record and getting ready to announce the next single that I'm going to release from the record here soon. And so just continuing to, you know, promote that and, you know, looking forward, like I said, to getting out there and playing, you know, once the record is out there and finished and see what the landscape looks like out there with touring and live venues and, you know, the status of COVID out there, you know.
I don't even like to say that word anymore.
I know. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. As I'm sure everyone is, you know.
You have collaborated with a lot of artists in the past, including Don Fedler. Is anybody else that you would like to collaborate with that you haven't done so already?
Oh, wow. Well, there's so many. Yeah, there's so many. Steve Perry is a huge hero of mine vocally. I would love to just get a chance to sit down and meet him and talk with him someday. Love to sing something with Sting one day. He's another one of my heroes. You know?
You might be listening. You never know.
Yeah. I've always wanted to sing. I'd love to sing something with Amy Grant too. I love her voice. You know?
Oh, she's wonderful. Beautiful voice.
That would be really cool. But yeah, it's so many people. So many people. That's the fun part of music, is being able to meet different people and collaborate in ways that you wouldn't think you would have the opportunity to. And so, yeah, it's a lot of people. Hopefully some of these things will come to fruition.
Maybe something in Spanish? Just to say.
If I could speak Spanish. You know, we toured Mexico for 2 weeks when I was with Chicago. And that was cool. Man, the audiences were fantastic down there, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there are artists that have sung in Spanish that they don't speak the language. You just have to learn the lyrics and how to pronounce it. So let me know you want to get started so I can translate your song.
All right.
I'm kidding. I totally quit. What is something that people do not know about you that they should know, that you want them to know?
Oh, well, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would just want them to know that, the music that I write and that I put out, it comes from the heart, It's not necessarily autobiographical all the time. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's not. But I would want them to know that, the music that I put out is music that I want to hear, and I wish that I could hear on the radio. So hopefully if what the end product of the stuff that I put out makes me happy, hopefully it'll make them happy as well. So, and I hope I'll come and see me perform sometime in the future when things open up.
I will for sure. You just made me cry with that song in that video. So I will for sure will see you.
Good.
All right. And I hope that you come to Nashville soon and that we get to meet in person, and stay safe. Thank you so much for your time, for your art, and for keeping the music alive. And we hope to see you soon.
Thank you for having me on the show.
You're very welcome. And there were more comments. Nick, I don't know who all these people are. Melissa Prower, Jonah Jones, Olds, Donna Frost. And we will experience live music soon. Yes, we will.
Yes. Everybody's excited for it when it comes back. So I think it's going to be even bigger and better when it gets back.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Jeff, thank you so much. I'm going to put your website up again so people can, what is my little thingy? There you go.
There we go.
Please go check out his music, jeffcoffey.com, and follow him on social media. If you didn't see the video, please go see it. Go see it. And hope that
they can go to my YouTube channel and see that. And it's also on Facebook. And come see me on Facebook, Jeff Coffey Music. And go to the website and sign up on the mailing list. And I send out newsletters, and so they can kind of keep in touch with what's going on.
Fantastic. Thank you so much again, and take care and stay safe. Bye.
Thank you. You too.
All right, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this little time here with Jeff Coffey. Go check out his music. And I got reconnected back with Joe and Martina. So I'll be back in a minute with Joe and Martina so they can talk to you about their music. Ciao.